Good evening and welcome to tonight's show from DJNTV, Disc Jockey News TV. Tonight's show is brought to you by Electra Voice, DJ Event Planner, DJ Trivia, Odyssey Innovative Designs and Cases, NLFX Professional, Promo Only, and the DJNTV Insiders.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the DJ Spotlight here on Disc Jockey News TV. We have got our very special friend Garrett back with us for a recap. This is one of our first recap interviews, and you were our first interview ever on the series to go out, and
really?
one of the most watched interviews too. So.
Weird. That's great though. Awesome.
Well, it's been over a year, and you finished now your second Emotion Festival. Very successful year. No tornado, no rain. Like it was perfect.
There was a touch of rain here and there, but nothing
was there?
seen, so it was all right. Yeah, something like 6 a.m. on, I don't know, it must have been Sunday morning or something. We were watching a lightning storm come towards us, and it was really weird. It was like we looked to the south and the north and everywhere, and it was all around us. There was lightning, but nothing right above us, and we're just sitting there waiting. I was like, I'm going to bed. The sun started coming up, nothing happened. I'm like, okay, that was weird, but okay.
Oh man, I must have been sleeping.
It was late. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of those late nights though. So.
Yes. Yeah. Most definitely. Was that on the Saturday/Sunday morning?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a pretty incredible night. So on that note, I would love to hear about how things have changed from year one to year two.
Well, year one's always kind of like a mess, right? You don't know what goes where and how things are going to happen and what sits with what, right? Like it's difficult to tell what to do in year one because you have no idea what's going to happen, right? You don't know, the stage might sink into the sand, or the audio's not going to show up because we don't know this company, or who knows, right? So, but year two, everything ran a lot smoother. I actually got some sleep. Some other people that work with the festival, like Josh and Carrie, they stepped up a lot, so I could get some sleep and they could run the nighttime shifts. I think they only raided me once, and it was just to find some gasoline for a generator, so it was nothing. So, yeah, year one compared to year two, I mean, we stepped up, more lights, more sound. More decor, just a little bit of everything. The little pathway between the two stages there, we lit up. We listened to everybody's ideas of how to improve the festival, what people want rather than just what we want. So I really enjoyed doing things. That's the whole point to this, right? Is to make everybody happy. It's not just for me; it's for everyone else too. So yeah, I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, I really love that about you guys. And like, even when I was talking to Mark this year, he was already like in the middle of the festival. Okay, this is what we're going to do different next year. And, already starting to problem solve.
It'll keep going back and forth forever. I'm sure. Hey, what do you want to do next year? Already this year, we're trying to, this coming year, we're already trying to do maybe some sort of shade structure for the beach in case it's super hot again. And we can have some shade on the beach somewhere, right? So.
Yeah, that was a nice switch up, having the beach stage this year. What were some of the personal highlights for you that you experienced?
Kaztech. I remember I was going around the corner on the golf cart, and I heard him playing. I can't remember what song it was. It was one of my favorite ones anyway. And he just started playing. I just stopped. I was in the middle of having to do something. I have to stop. I got off the golf cart. I don't even think I put it in park. It was just, I started dancing. I had to keep going. It was just a jam-packed stage, and I was like, yes. I had to stop for that. Kaztech was incredible. He was playing on the live drums and stuff. I'm like, we have to get more live acts. Other than that, I think the build crew, this was after the festival, actually. It was a highlight for me. So we kind of only had a little bit of a crew last year, and then Rob, our head builder, had brought in some new people that he's worked with on other projects. And then I'm sitting at the end of the festival. I think we just tore down like the Bliss stage, the scaffold, and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm just burnt out. I'm tired. And I go up to Rob and I'm like, okay, we need to do this and this. Got to put this away. We have to do this and this. And they're like, oh yeah, we already did all that. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, we did all that. We put everything away in the garage. We tore all this down. We took count of all the cords, we wrapped them all. We put them away. We cleaned all this. We did all that. I'm like, what? Oh my God, that is so amazing. I was like, I didn't have to say anything, and they just did it, and it was pretty incredible. I had a little tear in my eye, going, oh, there's people that work like me.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. But yeah. That was probably my favorite moment is after the festival. I mean, the whole festival was incredible. The stages looked great. J.A.DJ and his crew did a great job on the Bliss. That looked awesome this year. I liked all the lights. Sky put these like lights in the bushes and lights up the trees and stuff like that. It looked crazy good. So. Yeah,
that makes sense though for a highlight, because like you're running around like crazy all weekend. So like, yeah, you want to try to enjoy things, but yeah, that would be a highlight for me too, because you're like, man, I'm like really attracting the kind of team.
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't get to see a lot during the festival because I'm always running around doing things. But I mean, I've seen the pictures afterwards. I'm like, oh, that's cool costumes. I've never even seen those things. Or I seen Dudek in this. He was sitting in a chair, and it was these two girls, part of the build team. They had like a heaven and hell kind of like bad advice thing, but they were both giving bad advice. It was the bad advice chair to have like a sign and stuff, and they're telling them to do things. And then the angel part would be like, oh, do this. But the devil part would say, do this. And I'm like, but they're both bad advice. It was pretty cool.
Oh, man.
I love to see those little things at the festival. People bring their little additions to it. It's great.
Yeah. You know, during the festival, you said something to me backstage. I think Nikki Genesis was playing, and you mentioned, I kind of wish something would go wrong just so I could fix it. And I love that excitement. And I'm like ready for the challenge. Can you chat more about that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's I love putting on shows and I love putting events on and everything like that. And to me, that's the part that I love the most is fixing things and helping people so everything runs smooth. And so when I was sitting there and the team just had everything down packed, I think Dudek was like fixing the lights or something. So like the generator had some bad gas in it, so he was fixing that. And Josh and Carrie were taking care of everything else. And I think she actually took that girl to the hospital who popped her shoulder out because she was dancing too hard. But I mean, everyone had everything in control, and I had nothing to do. And I was like, well, I always have something to do, but now I don't have something to do. So I was waiting for something, right? So. But that's probably my favorite thing to do during the festivals is fix things. I don't know. It sounds weird and whatever, but it's what I like to do.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. I know for me, when I have to overcome a challenge and that I do it, it's like so much more rewarding as opposed to things just always going smoothly. So.
Yeah, well, not everything goes smooth all the time, and then that's where I jump in and I'm. I want to sit there and I want to go dance or I want to do this and that, but actually I prefer to be fixing things and, making things work better or helping someone. That's what I prefer to do anyway. So.
Yeah, it's clear to me like this is your calling. like you're amazing.
I do enjoy doing it. So.
Yeah, like you're an amazing DJ, you're an amazing music maker, but you just like kill it with this stuff. I know once everything was done with this year, you and your wife took some time, some much needed spa time to just talk, relax. When people go to festivals and camp and dance and party and then they go home, what are some of the closing efforts that people might not know about, just to kind of give us a glimpse?
You mean like during our teardown, or you mean like after the festival? After the festival.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Well, the teardown is also a good spot for us because me and Adam, I'm going to share you a little story of us. I don't know if you'll enjoy it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it's embarrassing but fun at the same time. So I think Monday night, the Tarp City guys, they throw a little after party for the staff for us. They bring a little stereo over and they DJ'd for us, and so we didn't have to do anything. So me and Adam had a couple drinks in us, and we started playing some bass house, and we're just jamming back and forth, and we're having a great time. And then we decided to go to the VIP lounge, but it was locked, so shove something in the door and pop it open. We go get some pork from the fridge because they did that pig roast there. So we're sitting there with a plate of pork, drunk, had a bottle of Jameson under my arm, sitting there just shooting the shit, and I'm just like, this is great. Just eating this pork and drinking Jameson. It was, I don't know. It was a good story. Me and Adam enjoyed ourselves, but I don't remember what the question was now. What was after the festival? That's what we do after the festival. After we're done doing that, we enjoy ourselves. Like during the festival, we try to, but after the festival, that's the way it goes. But cleanup, like I said, the build team did great. I didn't have to do too much. I smashed my finger pretty hard. It still hurts today. Doing some scaffold, but after the festival, sleep. Me and the wife went back to Winnipeg, did the spa date. It's our anniversary, so we enjoyed doing that. We did like the hot cold pools, so that was really nice. Yeah. I didn't make it too long. I fell asleep on like a chair or whatever. But I mean, it never stops for us, right? Like even right now, today I have to put up an event page and get ticket sales going and like all that stuff. And after the festival, you're making your payments out and doing all the paperwork, checking all receipts, balancing next year's budget already. You got DJs hitting me up to play next year already. I think we have the lineup half done as is. Like, so it never actually stops. There's no break from it.
It sounds like you got like a little bit of that decompression, and then it's like, all right, re-energize. Let's do this.
It was a day of decompression, maybe 2 days. And then all of a sudden it was everyone wants to talk because it's fresh in everyone's mind to like, hey, do this. So I'm making a list already. My list is like 40 things long to start doing for next year and figure it all out. But it doesn't stop.
Yeah. I love that. This year, the beach stage, like I said, was so genius. I loved your DJ set. What can you share about next year?
Well, as far as like improvements for next year, so I made a handshake deal on something already, but no contract has been made. So I'm pretty hyped about that. And I'll just say a little piece of Shangri-La is coming back. So I'll leave it at that until I sign a contract kind of thing. So you guys will enjoy that, I'm sure. That's something I don't think ever been to Manitoba. So that's a little interesting. Maybe I'll share it personally with you after. So we got that. I'm sure that'll work out. Haven't talked too much about the beach stage improvements. I'll talk to Adam and Rob, and they'll figure something. Those guys are magical. So, everyone's just got their own ideas. I mean, I just make sure things run. Those guys build. We all put our little input in, and they go in their own direction. Mm-hmm. So, I'm excited for next year already. I think, like I said, I got a few DJs already booked because guys have been bugging me all year, and guys I couldn't get on this year, and they're like, "Hey, we gotta come. We heard so many great things." And that's not even just locals. I'm talking headliners from like the States, the UK, are like, "Yeah, we're coming." I'm like, "Okay, well, I can't afford you." And they're like, "No, don't worry about it. I just want to come." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, maybe I can throw a couple bucks or something." But they're like, "Hey, we don't care." I'm like, "Okay." Yeah. So I think we got this like great momentum, this great vibe. I think we're just gonna explode. So it's gonna be great. Yeah. But the other thing is we're gonna cap it. I think we're gonna talk about it, but I think we're gonna cap it at a certain number because we don't want to lose that vibe and that feel for the festival, right? So, I mean, you could put 30,000 people at a festival and it's amazing and huge, but there's something about just that little 1,000 to 2,000 person kind of thing that I personally want to hold on to, but I'll talk to the rest of the team, see where they want to go with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I know Mark talks a lot about how it reminds him of the first WIMP and just like how things are building. And yeah, so many people are talking about Emotion Arts and Music Festival and how amazing it was, or the friends that went that are like, you have to come next year. So, I mean, it's clear to me that what you're doing is working. And I love that you're continuing to learn and grow and change. I'd love to touch on, giving some amazing props to your wife because, I mean, she runs a business outside of electronic dance music, but she's joined forces here with you guys. And I know she adds something really special. What is it this festival gets with her that it might have missed out on?
She keeps me in line. I don't know. She keeps me from spending too much money because I'm the type of guy that's like, we need this. If it's this little thing, it's $50, but we need this little piece so one person can see it or something crazy. That's how my head works. And she'd be like, do we really need that one piece? Can we just do this part to make part of this? And yeah, she keeps me in line, keeps the budget on track, and she brings this business standpoint that I've never seen before either. She can post, so she does our social as well, right? So I can post something on social media and she'll be almost exact same words, and I'll get like 300 views. She'll post something, change the words like that, and it'll be like 5,000. I'm like, how do you do that? And she goes, I'm not sure. She's like, just the way she's run her business and done all her stuff. She just knows exactly how all that stuff works. So with her and budgeting, and she's now got another assistant, so hopefully she can enjoy the festival, but a little bit more. Same thing with me. I think we're slowly putting some people in places that will help us grow the festival so we can start enjoying it more. Is going to happen.
Yeah, you two are incredible together and apart, and so it just like creates a super team. And I love seeing all the amazing people that you draw in with your energy and your ambition and drive. So congratulations on all the success and more to come. To end off this interview, do you want to talk a little bit about some of the music you've been working on?
Oh yeah, I guess I could do something like that. I just sent you a couple tracks there.
Yeah, so, I can't wait to hear them.
I guess. I haven't had much time to work on music, but I had knee surgery in April, and Fives from the UK, Drum Bass Boys, came through and they stayed in my house for a week. And I'm okay. I made a lot of techno and this and that, and I started getting into bass house. And then they sat with me in the studio for a week straight and just like showed me all kinds of stuff. It was unreal. I'm like, what? You just click this, and that's how that works? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh man, I've been trying to figure that out for like a year. But they showed me the ways, and got a few tunes coming out soon. Hopefully, I don't know if they're coming out or what the deal is or where, but maybe I could put them on my label, I guess, or something. But maybe I'll shop them around, see if somebody likes them or whatever. Let you have a look at them, see if you know where they could go. I don't know. I haven't been checking out like labels or keeping track of that since the festival's been up. But yeah, I'm excited to put a little bass house out there maybe. But then I was playing at the No Town Invitational, what was it, last week or whatever it was, and played some of the bass house and that and this and that, and everyone's dancing. And then I was like, man, it's late. I kind of want to play some techno. It's been a long time. So I started playing some techno, and as soon as I start playing that stuff, I just drone into it, and I just started playing like crazy, and everybody went crazy too. So I think I'm gonna have to start making some more of that as well. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna shop around this bass house stuff, and everyone seemed to eat it up at Astral. So that was a crazy show. I enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the future here.
I love how you're like, I haven't really had a lot of time to make music. Then you're like, producing bangers, playing all these amazing festivals, and running your own. Like, but I haven't really
It's
been met.
busy, only 3 tracks. I mean, those like 5s can pop a track out in a day or two. It takes me a lot longer to do that. So.
Well,
yeah, big thanks to those guys for sure.
Yeah, what a difference to have somebody in the studio sitting with you, just like 1, 2, 3. What? That would take me 6 months to figure out.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on to the show today to give us a recap. Really excited for you and all the many things to come for the rest of y'all that are tuned in. Are you a promoter? Are you a DJ? Are you a music producer? Are you trying to implement some of these things into your career? Let us know in the comments below what insight that he gave you that you're going to start applying today. And as always, make sure you don't let no one kill your vibes.